Welcome to all to question number 50. I will tell you in the entire Moment of Inertia chapter. This is the question which will cover the entire chapter. And make a note. See, this is a given sketch. For all dimensions in millimeter. Find this class I will tell you. Find moment of inertia about centroidal axis. All dimensions in millimeter. This is a shape. See here. I first hatched the red color. It was not visible. I then overlapped by green. Now it is okay. See, this is cut out. We can make out. This is the existing area. There is a circle here. See, one quadrant this way, one quadrant that way. One semicircle this way to the vertical base right side, horizontal base down side. So everything is covered. Rectangle, triangle as usual will come. Now, see, first make a note. This is the same question. See, this is same question that is under the title Ultimate Master Question for one minute. Just 1 minute. Okay. Leave it. So the first of all I will tell you, today's class it is Ultimate Master Question for calculation of inertia. Some will tell, he is saying so many times ultimate. Yes, ultimate. I will write one more thing there. I may change the title. Covering everything or master question covering everything for moment of inertia. You cannot get a bigger question than this one. Remember. Okay, then. Now make a note. Oh, I forgot. See here. Now make a note here. So this comes in the note. See, this is for the note. Note. This is same question I considered in part 3, lecture 16. You can go to playlist and see part 3, lecture 16. No question number. Because why? Only one question. At that time, question number was not started. Under the title, Ultimate Master Question for Locating Centroid. Okay, that is the question. So, now, this sketch given here, first of all, I need not tell because, see, all the dimensions written here are thoroughly explained in that class. But still, I feel, okay, once again explanation. See here, one by one. Dia 110 given. Remember, some place diameter given, some place radius given. If diameter given, then radius is half of diameter. Okay, then see, quadrant, you cannot see diameter. Radius. Dia 110. So, 55. See here. 55 here and 55 here. These two, this is, I have to make it a little dark to make it visible. I first wrote in the other pen, then, okay, 55. This is clear, one by one. This gap is given 25. I wrote here, see, 25. This dia given 60. So, this is 60, see, 60. And hence, the radius is 30. I want each and everything. This, see, then it came here, okay. This is 70 given in the question. 70. Now, with this data, from here to here, that is, see, from here to here, that is going to be your vertical dimension of the rectangle is going to be 25 plus 60, 85 plus 70, 155. So, I explained 155, I explained 110, diameter leave it now, explained 55, explained 25, explained 60, explained 70. Now, there is a semicircle here, this way, see. So, this gap is 15, see here, small gap, 15 from here, 15 gap. Then, this dia, radius given 45, be careful, radius given 45, so this is 45. So, diameter is 90, I wrote here, see, dia 90. So, this is 15, dia 90. This is given 75. From here to here is 75. Somewhat to scale 90. Actually what happened is 90 should be little bigger, 75 should be smaller. I don't know why it happened. I should have changed it slightly. This is 75. Okay, done it, leave it. I can make it slightly more because 15 is 130. Okay, I can make not required. Okay, little bigger. Okay, now okay. Okay, so now somewhat maintaining scale. Okay, respect to mathematics. This is 90. See, this offset is 15. There is no place to write there. Okay, I'll write here. This is 15. Okay. Now, okay. Now, centroid will slightly shift this side because it is, I changed it now. Centroid G6 will slightly come here. Okay, no problem. Okay, now okay. So this is 90, 75, 75. And this, see, there is a quasi. First you copy the entire sketch as it is. 1 minute now, I will tell one more thing now. First you copy the sketch as it is. Then do one thing. Write division. See here. Division line, division line, division line, division line. So that now it is clear now. See. This radius is 50, 50. See here. 50. This is 50. Where I wrote 50? Not written 50. 45 and there. I write 50 here. No problem. See. This is 50. Where place? I should write that 50 also. Okay. Up to here. 50. Okay. This is also over. 50, 50. Not see. This 50. Little bigger here. I can't help. I am helpless now. Up to here. Okay, that's all. If you bother about those things, all there is become never ending. Okay, then. So this 50 clear, this 50 clear. And but radius 50, so later diameter 100. This is radius given, diameter 100 given, so radius we got here. Dia given 60 here. Radius 45 given, so I wrote diameter 90. This diameter is 100. Okay, now 50 also clear. 75 given. 90 is the radius. Therefore, later when you want this rectangle, this base for the rectangle is 50 plus 75 plus 90 plus 15. 50 plus 70, 135. 135 plus 15 is 131, 150. 50 plus 75 is 125. Oh, see, mathematical problem. Let me decide. Okay. 50 plus, I got a shock actually. 75 plus 50 is because this sketch I copied from that YouTube class. If it is not tallying, if it is 240 coming, I am in trouble. See, that class I have to cancel then. What I uploaded earlier, that class should be cancelled. Because it will not, first of all, it will not, that will not happen because X bar this way and X bar that way, it tallied correctly. So 230 over. 50 plus 75 is 125. 125 plus 15, 140. 140 plus 90 is total 230. That is going to be this base for the rectangle later. Then there's a triangle part will come here. See, here one triangle will come. For the triangle, this is given 65. See, I am projecting here 65 given. Whereas height is not given. Be careful. 65 given. Okay. When 60, see, the 65 also clear. 50 clear. Height is not given. See here. But one thing given in the question, this level, junction, projected here, is the same level here. So, this height for the triangle is this distance. 25 plus another 60. 60 plus 25, see here. 60 plus 25 is 85. So, 85 also clear. Then, This is given 70. 70. So this gap is 70. Now this is 85, this is 70 here. Anything required for that one? Why are you telling 70? I don't know. Why I am telling that 70? For some reason I was telling that 70. Forgot now. What reason? Okay. And one more thing, see. Or you can do one thing, see. It is told, one more thing here. This and this same level, this and this same level given. So tally it correctly. Okay, then. Everything cleared now. 50 cleared, 155 cleared, 85 cleared. Now, therefore, the height of rectangle, I already told 260. You can check here also. How much? 155. 155. See, the height of the rectangle is 155. Okay, I already told it. See, 70 plus 60, 130 plus 25, 130, 155. Now, this triangle base is nothing but this rectangle base, 230. Height of this triangle is nothing but this radius only, 55. So this triangle dimension cleared. Now, from the extreme right end, see, right extreme end to left extreme end, extreme, nothing should be further this side. The total length I want, that will be equal to, see here, 65. I'll check the answer once again, safer side. 65 plus 230, then up to here 230, then this is 30, this is 55. Extreme is 55 plus 55 is 350 is the outermost horizontally, and vertically from the top extreme edge to bottom extreme is, see here, this radius is 45. This radius is 50. So this level is slightly below this level. Therefore, but scale is not there now. So extreme bottom comes here. See, and now see, this gap I want. How much? This is radius is 50. This radius is 45. From 50 subtract 45. See, that is, this gap is 5, actually out of scale, because somebody will tell, sir, your 5 is more than 15, what to do? I have to further bring it down then. Okay, 1 minute. See, it's already 90. Okay, leave it now. Now you do not know, to write this sketch, I took nearly 1 hour. Very carefully, but see, such things happens. Now, if I change anything, it will affect now. Okay, leave it now, 5. Out of scale, it should have come little down. Or what I should have done is 75, see. I should have made a little bigger here. Little bigger if I made here, space problem is there. Then this should have come down, small gap will come. Okay, 5. Now the total from top to bottom most is 55 plus 25 plus 60. 55 plus 25 plus 60 plus 70 plus 45 plus 5 is 260. Or I can check here also, see, how much? 55 there. 55 plus 85, not 85, 155. 55 plus 155 up to here, plus this is the bottom edge, plus another 50 is 260. Okay, that also tallied. Now, here see, this radius is 55. This radius is 30. So, from this level to this level, this point from here, it is further right by 55 minus 30. 55 minus 30, somewhere I wrote, where I wrote it, 25. I did not write it. Somewhere I wrote it or not. Out of scale once again, this is 25, correct? See, this is 30. Sorry, this is 30 radius. This is 55. So, see somewhere here. If you want this offset, it is 25. I think it should be clear. See, 30 radius. This is 55 radius. 55 minus 30 is this offset, if you require, is 25. That is from the right edge of the semicircle to extreme right edge of the quadrant, it is 25. Okay, now everything is over. Now do one thing, make a note how we will divide into parts. See, we will take, see this sketch I am removing now, one full rectangle here, see, one full rectangle. Sorry, one more thing to be explained. Circle, see, there is a circle of radius 15. Radius 15 means diameter is 30. Okay, 30 diameter. This is 30, and actually this 20 need not be given. Actually not required, because see, this is 30. And in the question it is given, see, this right edge of the circle correctly coincides here. So this is 50. This is 30 means this should be 20. This is not, see, this is, I will put here, right here, this 20 need not be given. Need not be given. But if you but make a note, in that question, when I gave, it slightly this point came right side. See, it came somewhere here, out of scale. But I told 20 plus 30, 50, 50 tallied. So I think I told there. So this edge slightly looks to be right side. But when you see dimensions, see, 20 plus 30, 50 tallies here. So that I told there, or I am telling now. When I wrote the sketch there, slightly it got shifted here. But anyway, dimensions given. So when dimensions given, if shifting is not there, don't consider. Okay, now, everything clear? Find moment of inertia about centroid over. Okay. Now, see, this full rectangle, I will take 1. So 1 is, remember, full rectangle. What is full rectangle? There is only one rectangle. Okay, okay. Someone will tell, sir, only one rectangle. Okay, full, this is 1. Then, this circle cutout, I will take 2. This triangle 3, this quadrant 4, this semicircle 5, this semicircle 6, this quadrant 7, this triangle 8. See, 8 parts. Okay, now make a note. Therefore, the actual is 1 minus 2, then plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8. Okay. Now, we have to locate centroid. For that one, first mark centroid for each component. See, for the entire rectangle, centroid given here. Okay, or slightly this side. One nimisha. Again, that happens. Oh, little this side required. Little this side. 50 plus 75 is 125. That is 115. Okay. Further this side. Okay, now better. Okay, now G1. Okay. G1. See, G1, centroid for 1. Remember, half of 230, half of 230. Half of 260, half of 260. Cleared. For circle, centroid is there only. Okay. Center. For triangle, see, 1 by 3, 2 by 3. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 or 2 by 3 of how much? 230. 1 by 3 and 2 by 3 of 55. 3. There is a 3 over. 4. 2d by 3 pi, 2d by 3 pi. 5. This way 2d by 3 pi, but this way exactly center. 60 means half of 60, half of 60. 6. This way, here see, horizontally 2d by 3 pi, vertically 60 by 2, 60 by 2. Here, vertically 2d by 3 pi, but horizontally 90 by 2, 90 by 2. 7th one, 2d by 3 pi, 2d by 3 pi. 8th one, 1 by 3 or 2 by 3 of 65 this way, and 1 by 3 or 2 by 3 of 85 this way. Everything clear. Now, for locating, you write here. Now you go back to that class. we will consider bottom, see, bottommost and left extreme point origin O. From here we will take x this way, space is not there, y this way. That is called Abelco. My word is Abelco. Okay. Take Abelco. Somebody will ask, what is Abelco? Go back to my class. Abelco. If I take origin here, this way x bar, this way y bar, x bar equal to a1 x1 minus, see, you should remember, there I told 2 this way. See, there also I did one thing. I did 2 dark there, warning. a1 x1 minus a2 x bar from oy. a1 x1 minus a2 x2, then only plus 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 a3 x3, etc. up to a8 x8. Divide by total area a1 minus a2 plus 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 3 4 5 4 3 4 5 6 7 8. Same way for y bar. Y bar from ox axis vertically up, a1 y1, a2 y2, a1 y1 minus a2 y2, then plus a3 y3, a4 y4 plus plus plus. Divided by total area a1 minus a2, then plus only. Okay. See that now table, see part number, not here, part number, area, x to right of oy, y to up of ox, table given in that class. You copy that table and happily get x bar. X bar will come. One, see, this answer, make a note here. This answer we got in that class where part 3, lecture 16, this is covered. So like last time question, you stop this class, go to that class, in a drawing sheet, write somewhat to scale. There, see 75, make 90 little bigger. That 90, make it little bigger. Okay. Now I can't change it. And then mark everything. Okay. Mark everything. And then write all, understand correctly. See, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. Now I should not waste time. Understand that one. Very slowly I have done. It took more than 1 hour. I think that class is most probably 1.5 hours, I think. It was called Ultimate Master Question for locating centroid. We got x bar 187.959 and y bar 135.047 with Abelco. Then in the same class, what I did is, I took origin here. See, right side, topmost point. That is Abelco, this is Eterco. Eterco, I took x this way, y this way. Then your x, all will change. Then your x bar came 162.041 from that side and y bar came 124.953. But now, from here we got x bar 135.047. From there we got x bar 162, 135.047 plus 162. It is not tallying. It is, sorry, see, I am here. I am not tallying because 5 plus 2 is 7. Got a shock. Okay. 187.959 from this side. Total 350 subtract. You will get the same distance from that side. Check. Y bar 135.047 from here means from total 260 subtract, you will once again get 124.953. Perfectly tallying. Now we have to locate centroid here. So this everything I am removing now. Which one? Given question I am removing because I want this space for moment of inertia. Remember, final moment of inertia is I1 minus I2 plus I3 plus I4 plus I5 plus I6 plus I7 plus I8. Okay. Anything to be told? Nothing. Okay, done. Now this is the space available for me for moment of inertia. I will adjust it. Okay. Now I will first mark it. 1 minute. Okay, now start marking. See, usually X bar I mark here. There is no place here. So the upper side I left gap for that one. So see anyway, see what you have to do. From OY axis, X bar you either write here or there is 187.959. 187.959 from left side. See there. 65 furthermore. That also important. 65 furthermore. Then 65 plus 50. 65 plus 50 is 115. Furthermore, 115 plus 75. 75 is 190. Oh, 187.959. Therefore, little before this junction, see, it is little before. How much it is? 180, 190, 187. Just 2 mm. Minutely this side, this side. And one more thing. What about the centroid here? See, 65 plus 350 by 2. That also important. 65 plus, how much it is? 350. 65 plus 230 by 2 is 180. So it is after this centroid. See, from here to here is 180. Why? 65 from here to here plus 230 by 2. 65 plus 230 by 2 is 180. We got 187. So it is after the centroid but before the junction. So very carefully, see, I will mark centroid once again now. This is your G1. See, here. From here to here is 180. From here to here is, how much I told? 165 plus 50 plus 75 is 190. 180, 190, 187. So it will be somewhat, little, see, very near to this line, somewhere here. Okay, now I will stand vertically here and mark. This is your YY axis. YY axis from the extreme end here. See, further I will lift it here. YY, go there. YY, go there. From here to here, out of scale now, this is 187.959. I won't put X bar, Y bar. That is as per X bar as per Ebelco. And then from this extreme end, here to this, it will be 350 minus 187.959 will come 162.041. Actually, that is the X bar we got on that class with Eterco. With Eterco, we got that X bar. People who are finding difficulty, what is this person telling Ebelco, Eterco? No, my class is not for you. That means you are not going through all my classes. You will never learn the subject if you do that way. Then vertical Y bar 135.047. See here. From here Y 50 radius. Furthermore 50 plus this gap is 70. See, 70 here. 50 plus 70 is 120. But you got 135. So above this level, but very important, is it above this level? See, 50, see, this is 50 plus 70 is 120. We got 135. So furthermore, this is 50 plus 70 plus 1/3 of 85. That is 1/3 of 85. Actually, that 1/3 should have been slightly higher side. See, I will manage it. Okay, now correct. Okay, now correct. Little. Okay, now correct. G8. Okay, no problem. Anywhere I can write. G8. G8, okay. So, I told 50 plus 70 is 120. 50 plus 70 is 120. Furthermore, 50 plus 70 plus 1/3 of 85. 50 plus 70 plus 85 by 3 is 148. So, little below. See, little below. One more important is there, little below. See here. One, how much? Answer? 148. This is 135. 15 extra. Okay. Somewhere here. 85 by 3 is 28. 15. Okay, here. Now, very important. Again, this point, see. 50 from here to here is 50. And the centroid is half of 260. 50 plus 260 by 2 is 180. How much you got? 130. No. It is 50 plus 260 divided by 2 is 180. Yes, 180. So, from here to the centroid is 180. So, it is what? Y bar you got how much? 135. So, it is below. But above this one, I think there is a problem here. See, 260 by 2 is 260 by 2 is 130. 130 plus 50 is 180. If it is 180, I should have taken little upper side. 180. Yes, I should have made it little upper side. Okay. This is how much? 180. 50 plus 70 is, okay, G1, 1 Nisha. See, small things, but it counts. This centroid level is how much? 50 plus 70 plus 1 by 3 of 85 is 148. 50 plus 70 plus 85 divided by 3 is 148. Oh, sorry. This is not 260. Oh, see, the height of rectangle is 155. Oh, okay. What I wrote earlier is correct. Height of rectangle is 155, not 260. See, sometimes these small things happens. So therefore, from here to centroid of rectangle is 50 plus 155 by 2 is 127. We got 135. 135 means it is slightly, see how much correct? 50 plus 155 divided by 2 is 127.5. 127.5 means we got 135. It is above the centroid here. See, above the centroid, but below the centroid means, see here. Now okay. Now perfectly okay. See, these are all mathematical part. This actually I explained that day. X-axis extend further. I can't bring it here because space problem is there. I will call x-axis here. Okay, cutting this way. X-axis. I don't want to disturb this one. This is G. Correct answer? Now, once again I am checking. After everything is over, after the class is over, if I find wrong means I will feel so much upset. 50 plus 155 by 2 is 127.5, 135 above. 50 plus 70 plus 1 by 3 of 85 is 148 below. Okay, correct, perfectly correct. Now, writing problem, there is no place. This space I want for moment of inertia. So what I will do is, I will extend the x-axis here. See, I will break here, come here. So I will put x-axis here. Then what to do? Available space I should manage today. This distance is your y bar. I will remove this one. I want more space here. 135.047. You write big letters. I will round off to identify. This round off was not required. See, 135.047 Then from the topmost edge, where is it here? See? From the topmost edge, from the very top edge, from the topmost edge to this is, there is a y bar from that side, 124 point. Okay, this I need not round off. 124 point. Okay, round off. Both identify. 124.953. 953. You go to any textbook or any place and show me a question of locating centroid and finding moment of inertia where more information is covered than this question. Show me, if possible. Let me see where you can see it. In my one class, I asked a question. Sir, we can see, sir. Where? Sir, in KSN class. Okay, I laughed. I am only KSN. He told, sir, we can see, sir, in KSN class. Okay. I told, thank you. What else to do? He was joking. Yes, sir, there is a place where you can see that one. That's only possible, sir, in KSN class. See, some people will tell, so much of explanation, why required? I know the level of the students or people who are studying. So many got difficulty. Whatever they will understand something, forget immediately. So my purpose is to give complete education. Now, see, this over 187.959 and 187.959, 135.047, correct? Everything's over. Now, start. I want to rub everything. Calculation of I about xx and I about yy, right? By parallel access theorem, right? I am writing here, don't write here. I about, you write here, I about any axis equal to, someone will tell, sir, this you are telling, this is 1,000 times you are telling. Yes, Ig plus A into the most critical into h square. Today, what I am going to do is, see, this is very lengthy question. If I write everything in front of you, class will become very big. So I will write here, see, first Ixx, first calculation of Ixx. I will start here. Space I will check. I about xx. I will start. I will write everything, then I will explain, because time factor. Otherwise, if I write everything here, of course, I will come here and explain everything. See, that question, part 3, I forgot everything now. Part 3, lecture 16, I think 16 or 20, something like that I told. That is master question for, ultimate master for locating centroid. Now this is ultimate master or the real ultimate master, power master question for moment of inertia. Okay, I will write explain, but when I explain, I will not see here. See, I will not see here. I don't require, because why? Writing also I am doing, seeing the sketch only. Just I write first and explain. Now we will start moment of inertia. Remember, I told anywhere, not only in here, my class, I am so sure, entire world, you see questions. Show me a question bigger than this one. Or a question, see, this covers rectangle, triangle, circle, then semicircle, once this way with vertical diameter, once this way horizontal diameter. 2 quadrants, once what? Projecting to right side of vertical line, then projecting down or vertically with respect to horizontal line. You cannot see it. So the purpose of this question is to see that you gain more and more knowledge or get ultimate knowledge. Therefore, now I told IG plus AH square. Area I will not explain. First I will tell rectangle, triangle. Sorry, I am not telling. Circle, pi by 4 diameter square. Semicircle, pi by 8 diameter square. Quadrant, pi by 16 diameter square. Okay. See, later for circle, see 2, pi by 4 diameter square. For 4 and 7, for 4 and 7, pi by 16 diameter square. For which one? 6 and 5. 6 and 5. 6 is pi by 8. 6 is what? Which is 6? Oh, see, there's a mistake here. Okay. That is called a print mistake. 1 minute now. See, good thing happened. Otherwise, someone will tell. Which one? Fourth one is quadrant. Pi by 16. Then, 7th is quadrant. 7th, oh, I think I missed. 7th is quadrant. I saw pi by 16, correct. 4th is quadrant. Pi by 16, pi by 16. And correct, I think it is. See, 1 minute. See, some signs. 2 circle, pi by 4. 3 over 4 quadrant, pi by 16. 5 semicircle, correct. 5 by 8, correct actually, no mistake. 6 is semicircle, pi by 8. 7th is quadrant, pi by 16. Okay, so area is okay. Now, I about any axis equal to IG plus AH square. If you want moment of inertia about any axis, first go to centroid of the component. Imagine an axis passing through that centroid. I will call it as its own centroidal axis. When I tell now onwards, its own centroidal axis, understood, its own centroidal axis parallel to required axis. So when you do I about XX, for all the 8 parts, you should consider its own centroidal axis, which is parallel to XX, means horizontal centroidal axis. Later, when I go for I about YY, its own centroidal axis means centroidal axis passing through its centroid parallel to YY or vertical centroidal axis. So remember now, when you find IXX, IG is about horizontal centroidal axis. When you do I about YY, IG is about vertical, its own centroidal axis. Now I will not tell. Okay, then H I will explain once again. Now regarding IG, 1 is rectangle. Sorry, no, not explaining. 2 is circle, pi d power 4 by 64. 3 is triangle. Sorry, because triangle, so many questions are over. 4th is quadrant. See, how to remember now? Quadrant, see, 1 minute. Before that one more thing I will tell you. Circle over. Come to 5 and 6, semicircle. See, when you want I about this axis, it is axis of symmetry. If symmetry axis is there, I is half of the I for circle. Circle I is, this already I told 100 times. Circle I is pi d power 4 by 64. So about this axis, pi d power 4 by 128. So when you do 5, its horizontal centroidal axis, pi d power 4 by 128. Same way, when you come to 6, see, this is symmetry axis. About vertical centroidal axis is pi d power 4 by 128. And when you want about this axis, see, pass into centroid parallel to YY, vertical centroid, it is not symmetry. If it is not symmetry, for a semicircle, pi is not considered. Pi is there actually, it is simplified. Decimal number into diameter power 4. Decimal number for semicircle is 0.00686. Okay, so for this one, 0.00686 into diameter power 4. Here, for this axis, see again, symmetry is not there. There about vertical axis, 0.00686. Here about horizontal centroidal axis, 0.00686. Then, quadrant of a circle, that is for fourth one and seventh one, first of all for quadrant, the word symmetry does not exist. Therefore, symmetry does not exist means decimal. How much? Whatever is the decimal used for semicircle, it's half. So 0.00686 half is 0.00343 diameter power 4 about both this axis and this axis. Again, about both this axis and this axis. Now I will stop this one. I will not waste time again and again. Same thing repetition. Okay, start. I about XX. Now, last time, sometimes people in the offline class, they will start laughing. They will tell, see what sir is telling now. He will tell now. When you do I about XX axis, perpendicular distance H is perpendicular to XX. XX is horizontal. So, when you find I about XX axis, it is vertical distance square. And when you find I about YY axis, vertical axis, horizontal distance square, they will tell. I will ask, what he told? Sir, nothing. Tell frankly. One day it happened. Not this one, something else of similar to this one. Maybe he told. Sir, I told when you find I about XX, it is a horizontal axis, but we want a perpendicular distance. So, whenever axis is horizontal, distance is vertical. Whenever axis is vertical, distance is horizontal. Oh, yes, correct. That only I am telling now. But if I tell once again, any problem? No problem, sir. But you told correctly. Yes, you understood. Good. But I am telling for those who got difficulty. Okay, now stop. Stop means this unnecessary thing. See, I forgot last time when I put a sketch, this 14 and 20 are not entered. I forgot to enter it. If you don't enter that one, you find x bar, y bar, because when you find x bar, see, it is x distance is 65 plus 20 plus half of 30, and y distance is, see, this distance plus this distance, then or this distance plus this distance minus 14 required. I gave in the question, but I forgot to enter here last time. Now I enter. Okay, you enter it. So when you do x bar, y bar, you should enter it. Otherwise you can't get it. Okay, start. I about xx. Now, little fast I will tell. Start. 1 rectangle. I about, see, when I do I about xx, what I should do? I should imagine centroidal axis parallel to xx. So, I about its own centroidal axis. Parallel side is 230 into height is 155. 230 into 155 cube by 12. Area, sorry, not explaining, into from centroid to xx. See, this distance square. What axis horizontal means vertical square. That is here. We want this distance square is from here to extreme bottom is, from here to extreme bottom is, by extreme bottom this level, 135.047 minus 50, then minus half of 155 whole square. Okay. 2. I about its own centroidal axis, circle, pi d power 4 by 64 plus area into from centroid to xx. This distance square is 124.953 minus 55 minus 14 minus half of 30 whole square. You should write horizontally. Here space problem, that's why I am putting one below other one. 3. I about its own centroidal axis. Parallel side, how much? 230. 230 into 55 cube divided by 36 plus area half into 230 into 55 into from centroid to xx. See, this distance square. This distance square is this full distance, how much? 124.953 minus this distance. See here, this distance is this distance. 2 by 3 of 55, that whole square. I wrote little small, that's why clearly explaining. You zoom it, you can see. Suppose you are seeing in YouTube or anywhere, you can zoom it. Suppose some number is not fully visible, little zoom it, because space problem here. Okay, fourth one, I about its own centroidal axis. These are same. This is I just now told 0.00343 into 110 power 4 plus area pi by 16 diameter square into from centroid. See, from centroid to xx. See here, this is very important now. This is where some people get confusion. I will mark it now if you want to see. From centroid, see, to this xx axis, this distance square, be careful. You take a pencil and mark it. That distance is this full distance, how much? 124.953 is full distance. From that distance, subtract this distance, 55. You will get this distance. Then plus 2d by 3 pi. See, whole square. Fifth one. I'll remove it now. I about its own centroidal axis with the symmetry axis. Pi by 128 of 60 power 4 plus area into, see, this distance square is this full distance of 124.953 minus 55 minus 25 minus half of 60 whole square. Fifth one. Sixth one, I about its own centroidal axis. Oh, this is semicircle. This its own centroidal axis is not symmetrical axis. So 0.00686 diameter power 4 plus area into, see, this distance square. Be careful. This distance square is this full distance up to extreme end 135.047. Subtract this distance. See, 5 and 45 or here 50. Subtract, then add this distance. See, from the full distance here, this here, see, we want with distance. Red color I will use. Okay, this is important. This is where confusion comes sometimes. See, this one. This full distance minus this distance is, if you see there, 5 and 45, if you see here, 50, both are same, minus 50 plus 2d by 3 pi whole square. Okay, then seventh one, I about, once again, its own centroidal axis is 0.00343 diameter power 4 plus area pi by 16 diameter square into, see, this distance square. Once again, see, 135.047 from this distance, subtract this distance. You will get this distance. Add 2d by 3 pi. Add 2d by 3 pi whole square. Eighth one, this is very simple. I about its own axis. 65 into 85 cube by 36 plus area into this distance square is 124.953 minus 55, then minus 2 by 3 of 85 whole square. Okay. Now, if anybody or you ask, okay, we got all the values, what to do? Better not do anything. There is no space to write here. I used to write, therefore, calculate, see, each and every one calculate. Then finally, Ixx for the entire given area is Ixx for 1 minus Ixx for 2. Then keep on adding plus up to Ixx for 8. That's why I told. If you ask what to do next means, better not do anything. What else I can tell? After telling so many things, if people are there, sir, you wrote only expression, but not told how to add it all. Oh, you are studying what? Engineering or primary school? Okay, I will now go for IYY. Start. I about YY. Now I will not tell. When you want about YY axis, all distance should be horizontal. Someone will tell. You told you are not telling what you want to tell. Okay. Start. First, I about its own axis. Where is it? Here. 155 into 230 cube divided by 12 plus area into, see, this distance square from G1 to this one. That is 187.959. We want from here to here. This distance minus 65, then minus half of 230. Half of 230. Okay. 230 by 2 whole square. Here space problem is there. See, everywhere h square. Okay. 2. I about its own centroidal axis. Pi d power 4 by 64 plus area into from centroid G2 to YY. This distance square is this distance minus 65 minus 20 minus half of 30. Further, if I explain, someone will tell feeling bored. So this is told 100 times already. Okay. 3. I about its own centroidal axis. Parallel side 55. 55 into 230 cube by 36 plus half into 230 into 55 area into, see, this distance square. This distance is 162.041 minus 55. 55. Where is it? Here. Fourth, which one? Third one, correct. 162.041 minus 55 minus 1 by 3 of 230. Someone will tell, sir, that 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clear. This is not clear. What, you don't know how to count? After 1 and 2, this should be 3. That also doubt. Ink got spread there. Okay, I will not correct it. 3. For such people, you cannot do anything. They cannot be repaired. They know 1, 2, 3, 4. Ink spreading, it happens. I should use electronic board. Then that problem is not there. Okay, fourth one. What is fourth one? Here. I about its own centroidal axis. See here. Quadrant of a circle. Fourth one. 0.00343 into diameter power 4 plus area into from centroid to here. See, be careful now. From here to here. See. This distance square is 162.041 minus this distance is problem. Or you can do one thing. 162.041 minus 55 will give you this distance plus 2d by 3 pi. 2 into 110 divided by 3 pi plus. Okay, whole square. Fifth one. I about its own centroidal axis. This is not symmetry. So 0.00686 into diameter power 4 plus area into from centroid to YY. This distance square. See, this distance, see, this distance square is 162.041. Subtract 55. You will get this distance plus 2d by 3 pi. Fifth one. Okay, over. 2d means diameter is there. Someone will tell, sir, you are to everywhere diameter. How much diameter you are not telling? I am not telling. Okay. Sixth one. I about its own centroidal axis. See? Oh, this is symmetry axis. Therefore, pi by 128 diameter power 4 plus area pi by 8 of diameter square into, see, this distance square. That is this distance square. 162.041, where is it here? Minus 55, minus 15, you reached here now, from here, minus half of 90. Okay, this is also cleared. Seventh one, I about its own centroidal axis. 0.00343 diameter power 4 plus area into from this centroid to YY means, see, this distance is 187.959 minus 65 will give you from here up to here. Then again minus 2d by 3 pi. Plus side is 7th. 7th is not plus, it is minus actually. I don't know why I wrote it. Oh, it is minus. Okay. By mistake I put plus. I can make out now, see. We want from centroid G7 to YY, this distance square is this distance, that is how much? 187.959 minus 65 minus 2d by 3 pi. Okay, print mistake. 8th one, triangle. I can leave it. Okay, this much over. I about its own axis. Sir, not red color, green color. Okay, green color. People are there. Sir, when you want IG, sir, green color. Okay, IG. 85 into 65 cube by 12, not 12, 36. People make a mistake in a hurry when they tell something into something cube by, see, 90% of structural engineering calculation divided by 12 comes. So used to it. So be careful. 36 plus area into from centroid here, from this centroid to here, this distance square is 187.959 minus 2/3 of 65 whole square. Now I will remove it. Vital. Find all, and then finally I about YY is whatever you got for 1 minus 2 plus 3 plus 4 etc. up to 8. So this question will make you perfect in moment of inertia. People don't understand. They simply solve some question. Then they tell complications are there. Some difficulties there. See, that's why. See, after this question, now coming questions are simple questions. See, I will do plenty of questions now. What I will do is, see now, you will laugh about the question. See, next class. Over. Some will tell, sir, it is not a question. Yes, if I do only tough question, such questions are important. So, or see, only this much. Only this much I will not do because already over in trapezium. Only this much. Or I will do on circle remote. These are plenty of questions are there. Today is question number 50. I think another, I don't know exactly how many numbers. Some numbers I will solve. Then like centroid, I may start giving exercises. What I will do? Question, X bar, Y bar, direct answer. I, dictation, not writing on the board. Why? Because by that time, you should have reached a stage where you can solve the question without any explanation from me. But still I will dictate because suppose you don't get the answer. You can refer what I dictated. Then you can correct the mistake. This much all I will not write. First of all, today's class is the real ultimate master question or ultimate master, I don't know what title I have to give now. Master question covering everything. Some title I will give. Okay, you can see the title there. Oh, you already, by this time, you already seen it. Okay, we'll meet next time. Thank you.